so difficult. But we had just moving the toes and the ankles and the toes and the ankles, or whatever version of that we're doing. So what we have is we're just doing it opposite. So you have one foot pointed and the other foot flexed, and you just move your toes first, then your ankles, then your toes, and your ankles. So you're pointing and flexing, pointing and flexing, pointing and flexing, pointing and flexing. So just the toes, then the ankles, just the toes, then the ankles. And what's hard to do is to not move your ankles when you move your toes. So whatever position your ankle's in, you move your toes to the next position, then you move your ankles, then you move your toes, and then you move your ankles. Toes first, then ankles, toes first, then ankles, toes. And so it's just getting that articulation between when the toes are working and when the ankles are working, so that your brain can connect into your feet, articulate, and you don't get confused.
My brain's in my butt.
Yes. So Linda, what you can do,
Something totally different.
well, yeah, so, but what it is just toes, ankles, toes, ankles. That's the movement.
Okay.
It's just that one's doing it opposite the other.
Okay.
That's all that's happening. So if you get confused, just do them together. Get the articulation going, and then you can do it separately. Yes. So then we go into feet pointed, legs together, and inhaling, and we do our big circles. It flex as you go around, point when you come together, and inhale. So just nice big motion, exhale. Comes around, point as you come together. Inhale, exhale, goes around. And point as you come together. And inhale and exhale goes around. And point when you come together. And reverse, inhale, start your exhale, lower both legs, and go the other way. And come together, and point, and lower down, and flex. And come together, and point, and lower down, and go flex. And come together, and point, lower down, one more, flex. And come together, and point. Lower one leg, the other knee goes to your chest. And do a little psoas stretch. Such a lovely moment.
Where is the psoas exactly?
It's this one in the front, and then change sides. So the psoas, if you take off all of your stomach muscles, and you take out all your internal organs, and you're looking straight down at you from the ceiling, it sits on the front of your spine. It goes through the inside of your pelvis to your thigh. Big muscle. It's the only muscle in the body that goes from the spine to the thigh muscle, the thigh bone, your femur. All the rest of them go from your spine and your rib cage to your pelvis, and then from your pelvis to your femurs. But it's the only one that connects those two parts. So it's a very important muscle. Loves to get tight. Okay, so then we have helicopters. So we're going to do 2 flexes with the scissor motion, and then a point on the way around. So it's the opposite of when you're just doing the circles, where we flex on the way around. And point as you go around. So 2 scissors, scissor, and scissor, and point and go around. And flex 2 scissors, and scissors, and point and go around. One more set on each side, scissors, and point and go around. Last one, go scissor, and point, and come around, and get out of there. So we come up, and we just have to, well, no, those are your quads. It's in the inside of the body, coming through the inside of the pelvis, and it attaches on the inside of the yeah. So here we are. We just happen to be right here. So this one segues quite nicely. Now the sad part was for the ring with this one, and it was a lot harder. So, I think what we should do is straight in the middle. Instead of just going up and down, you go down, and then we just take the ring back, and you come up with the ring a little behind you, and then it comes forward. So what makes it harder is the weight of your arms are behind you on your way up. So that's the point of using the ring. It just gives you a guide. So you start off pulling your shoulders down, pulling your stomach in, and just leaning back, lounging against the balls like you're driving. And then you take the ring back on the inhale, and keep the ring over your head like a halo, and exhale and come up. Inhale when you get here. Exhale, rolls down. Inhale, this is the hard part. Exhale, come up like you have a halo. Inhale goes forward, very good. Exhale, lowers down. Inhale, like your arms over your head. Exhale, comes up. Inhale comes forward. And exhale, lower. Inhale, goes over your head. Exhale, just bring yourself up from your stomach muscles and come forward. Last one, so there's only 5. Inhale, now inhale, sorry. Exhale, and come back to the center. You can just hold on to your knees and let everything rest.
That's a good abs, perfect abs.
Terrible ab, and that's why it's so good. It's hard to do. Now, the problem with the rotational one is, I'm just holding on my knees because it's a rest position. You can hold here, but it's not that comfortable, I think. You know, if you held onto the ring and you're happy. But I'm just holding here because it's easy. Now, the twisty guy is the one that's a little more complicated. As we start here, twist first. The arms go over your head. You twist over your head. You bring the ring forward and come up and come back to the center. So we're going to do it that way.
Teacher, do we have to?
Yes. So now you go the other way. Twist. Roll back. Arms go over the head. Twist the other side with the arms over the head. Bring the ring forward and come up and come center. Your shoulders stay down. So you twist. When you roll back and take this over your head, your shoulders are down. The hard part is this. And bring it forward. Then come up and come center. Go the other way. Twist. Lower down. And come up and go the other way. And come forward. And come up. One more set on each side. So it's 3 to each side. Twist. Lower down. And go up. Twist the other side. And come forward. And come in. I'm not going to complicate it with breathing. It would be exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Ah, yay. Why did we do all that? So we can do this lovely little stretch at the very end. We're going to go like this. Stretch out the front of your chest. Hold your head with your hands. Keep your neck long. Go a little bit from one side to the other.
Where's the ball exactly on
It's
this one?
between your shoulder blades, but more towards the lower end of the shoulder blade rather than towards your neck.
Oh, Lord.
Don't have it near your lower back, because that's not good. This looks very good. And then it just opens your chest. And you can hold your head with your hands up, Patrick, and let your elbows be open so your neck is supported. Yeah.
Okay.
There. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So now we have a sideline series, which starts with the ball between our ankles to the inner leg. Ah!
Getting in my loon moments here.
Reach long. I hope so. It's important. So you're lifting for your underneath inner thigh, and what we're going to do is lift the upper body as well. So we make the smile exercise. So we go up and lower. Really lift from this underneath inner thigh. This leg's relaxed. Goes 2 and lower. Keep the space between your ear and your shoulder so your neck doesn't get upset. And go. We have 10 of these. 4 and lower. Breathe out and lift. 5. Lower and go. 6 and lower. Exhale, lift. 7 and lower and coming up. 8 and lower. Go. 9. This one, keep your head down and just lift your legs. 10. And then the little bounces from underneath. 1 and 2. Stomach's in. 3 and 4. Back is long. 5. So don't crunch here. 6, 7 and 8. 9 and 10 and come down. So you can hold the ball, you can do whatever you want with it. Take your ribs off the floor. We're going to do just simple straight lifts, so nothing complicated to remember. So just going up and using your hip. Lengthen out and go 2, ribs together. And go 3. Yes, definitely. 4. Knee is facing straight to the mirror. 5. So don't let your kneecap rotate up to the ceiling. 6, yes. That's it. Go 7. Tailbones under, stomach's in. 8. And go 9th,